Referring to this reading, the Enigma of the labour market, which of the following statements are true and which are false? An increase in unemployment benefits leads to longer unemployment durations. This is true. The more benefits, the less opportunity cost there is of not having a job, so the less cost there is, and they're less likely to jump into accepting the first job offer they get. A benefit of workers having longer unemployment duration is better matches of workers to firms occurs, which increases productivity. Yes, this is a benefit. A worker won't jump to the first job, and he might not do this because it's not suited. There is less cost because he's getting more benefits, so he'll wait a bit longer and find the correct job for him and his skills, resulting in more productivity in his work and in his labour. So a reason why wages are downward sticky is because countries have labour regulations that prevent workers from being fired unlawfully. This is true. There are many restrictions in place that stop workers being fired unlawfully. Workers, knowing they cannot be fired easily, refuse to accept lower wages as a reason why wages are downward sticky. This is once again true. They know that they have quite a few rights, and they can't be fired, so they will complain and fight so that wages do not get decreased. Improved cognitive, linguistic, emotional and social functions can substantially impact worker productivity. Take two identical countries, A and B. A spends relatively more public funds on preschool. Country B spends more on secondary schools and less on preschool. Ceteris paribus, country B is likely to have less unemployment. So we're looking at all factors being the same apart from where those public funds are being spent, and country B spends more on secondary schools and less on preschool. Well, according to this reading, all of these improved cognitive, linguistic, emotional and social functions mainly occur in the younger child, so preschool and primary school. So question number 5 will be false. It should be country A having less unemployment. The main reason firms tend to prefer to lay off workers then reduce a worker's wages because when workers are laid off, it boosts the morale of other workers. This is not what they are thinking when they are laying off workers. In fact, it can drop the morale of other workers, as they may think they're next. But it could, I guess, boost morale if they're like, yes, it wasn't me. I'm a good worker. This is not a significant reason. It's not the main reason, and so therefore this one is false. In fact, with this one, the reason why they tend to get laid off is because reducing a worker's wages, that'll lower morale, that'll affect morale, and produce unproductive workers because they've got relatively less wages than what they had before. So it's better to fire some and then employ some at lower wages rather than reducing one with high wages down to that point. Thank you for that, and good luck.